Good morning, everyone. It's May 11th, 2018. I'm Eric. This is going to be, I'm not going to show any graphics or anything in this video. It's just me talking to you. I just got through reading a part of a report on USDA concerning crop conditions. And it is rather disturbing. And by the way, did you know that snow is expected for the upper part of the northern part of the United States next week? Do you know what that means? Well, let me tell you. If it snows next week, they're expecting 10 days worth of snow, which will destroy all the crops that have already been planted. It's worse than that. The yields continue to diminish. The quality of the yields continue to diminish. And as a result of our farmlands being, well, the climate, they call it chaos, but I think it has to do with pole shifts or perhaps a relation to the sun. You know, its activities have died down. That's why we're considered to be in a solar minimum, and a solar minimum would provide such a climate that, well, it would snow in the northern part of the United States, southern part of Canada, or all of Canada, and all the crops that's been planted will be destroyed. Arizona already seeing record temperatures. So on one part of the country, it's going to be very cold, and it's going to snow, rain a lot, enough to fuck up the crops, and then on the southern half of the country, it's going to be dreadfully hot. And of course, the crops won't grow well, and with it being too hot down here either. So expect from this year and the following years, expect food prices to begin to climb and climb and climb to the point where it won't be affordable. Then you add to that the possibility, and I'm not knocking people on welfare, okay? The possibility that the federal government cuts off the EBT cards. These crops are very, very important. We lost the last winter storm here, real recently, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of head of cattle. And of course, that's going to drive food prices, in particular beef prices, up, because the loss was in the millions and millions of dollars as a result of all these cattle dying from freezing to death and suffocation. So, you know, with the earthquakes, the volcanic activity, government activity, and then the climate activity, this is going to shape up to be a pretty fucking nasty year. And allow me to remind you, June 1st is the beginning of hurricane season. And we all know what happens when hurricane season comes around. Weather modification, having these hurricanes sit off the coast to gain power is now the normal. And, you know, we all know they have the ability to send these hurricanes wherever they want. And, well, I think due to natural disaster, due to government overreach, due to solar minimum climate disruption, we're going to see a nasty, nasty summer. And I venture to say a nasty, nasty future. Crops don't grow, people don't eat. People don't eat, they freak out, and people start dying. Both of starvation and of, well, human on human violence. This is why I encourage you, if you don't know how to be violent, if you don't know how to harm other people, you should probably learn before you become the victim of a violent attack from somebody who's starving. I believe it's My Patriot Supply. I'm not a spokesman or a salesperson for them, but I do believe they have a pretty good deal going on where it's like $60 for 70 meals or something like that. It's less than $1 a meal. I don't know how much time you have, but if you don't have any food, if you don't have any water, if you don't have any ways to filter and purify water, man, you need to get on it. You need to get on it now. Thought I'd give you this warning because the crops are going to fail miserably this year. They were bad last year and the year before that, and they're getting worse and worse with every passing year. A little heads up for you. I hope you all have a good day. Kill the steak before it kills you.